Penguins, flamingos, and cranes were at the center of a very passionate debate here at City Hall today. It lasted nearly 5 hours, and now those three exotic birds are one step closer to being added to a list of animals that are banned in Toronto.
It is important to prohibit certain types of animals from being exhibited this way. The question is, how do you go about doing it?
19 people, from handlers to animal rights activists, had their say on expanding the exotic animal ban to include penguins, cranes, and flamingos.
There is a kangaroo on a leash on Carlaw.
Councillor Paula Fletcher was very vocal during the deputations after witnessing what she believes were animals in distress.
At the moment, what we're looking at is taking these types of animals into schools, into child care centres, into seniors' place, into birthday parties, and that you can't basically drag around these types of exotic animals. It's not fair to the animals. I saw this poor flamingo standing in a 9-inch tin pie plate for hours and hours and hours as part of a number of animals that were being taken out into classrooms. And from that day on, I realized this really is not a good thing to do with animals. It's not fair. There's no need to do it.
It's important that we ask.
Another voice that was loud and clear during this debate was Councillor Jim Karagianis.
We're going to put borders around the City of Toronto that says, well, you can have them in Markham, you can have them in Vaughan, but you cannot have these animals in the City of Toronto.
He argues the decision to ban the birds is rushed and could hamper the learning experience for our students.
There's educators that feel that it's a valuable experience for the children to see animals, be it exotic or not.
The list of banned animals already includes tigers, kangaroos, a variety of dangerous snakes, certain reptiles, and primates like the IKEA monkey. But those prohibited animals are allowed in such places as the Toronto Zoo. According to the report, the city received 662 complaints about prohibited animals between 2012 and 2016. The most common complaints were related to chickens, snakes, and birds.
There's absolutely no need for these programs to be using animals that are on the prohibited list when they can operate using all of the other animals. And actually, cats and dogs are just as effective, and there are many studies that have shown that cats and dogs are just as effective in terms of the emotive connection that people may have when interacting with animals.
Banning those three exotic birds will now have to be debated by the entire City Council before a final decision is made. In Nathan Phillips Square, Shauna Hunt, City News.